Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, June 27th. Well, the UK decided to leave the EU and we see the results of this. My bias all along has been for the UK to stay a part of the EU. But if it didn't, we thought the market could be bearish. Not in these stock indices, because it creates the uncertainty, and this makes sense, what we're seeing here. I do not look for dramatic follow-through on Monday, though. However, it's going to really depend on what happens in Asia. They can set the tone for Monday's action, so it'll be very interesting to see how that develops. I'm actually looking for a relatively quiet day on Monday. Now, let's move on, though, and take a look at what happened to the euro. It really did fall out of bed. It was grinding higher prior to that. It did back off some. It opened stronger, but and then when the writing was on the wall, we can see how this market reacted. But when it comes to the Aussie dollar, let's just talk about that for a sec. This market here is the bullish level. The market broke through that bearish level. The magnitude change there was $850. Over here in the British pound, the difference between that bearish and this bullish level, that magnitude change, was $2,625. Over here with our friends in Canada, the magnitude change between this bearish and this bullish level was $320. I look for these currencies to stop and catch their breath on Monday. Well, interest rates, it makes sense with that uncertainty out there that they would take off, and it's why I talked about in the advanced video of tightening up this bullish level. But the magnitude change between the bearish and bullish level in the notes, 10-year notes, $750, and over here in bonds, this magnitude change is $1,750. I'm looking for a sideways move on Monday. Gold also needed an excuse, as I've been mentioning. Well, it got it. And you can see this market took off. Now, the difference between this bearish and bullish level in that market is $1,000 a contract. And what are we looking for? I'm looking for a sideways move, not a big move, on Monday. And in copper, well, the difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market was, to give you an idea of the magnitude change, it was $350. And what am I looking for here? I'm looking again for a sideways range. If you take a look at the energy market, well, here we traded below that bearish level, and we broke to the downside. I'm not looking for this to make new lows actually on Monday. I'm looking for it to stop again and catch its breath. However, in the grains, I do look for follow through to the downside, especially here in soybeans. I think a further downward pressure from sellers would make sense as we get more information over the weekend regarding our current harvest in South America and current U.S. outlook. Well, that concludes today's Market Studies. Thank you for being with me. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm looking forward to being with you again next week. And in the meantime, take care.